Hey, what's up people? Welcome back to the channel. This time, the video will be very silly, so don't take what you see next seriously. Today we'll talk about the Venezuelan turtle tank, which isn't actually a tank but rather a wheeled armored vehicle that could be used for reconnaissance. In theory, and only in theory, but later we'll talk about what the turtle was like. First, I want you to see the comparison to the Bob Semple. We won't be comparing them based on their capabilities as vehicles, but rather on how memeable they are. Both have ridiculous exteriors, horrendous mobility, and almost paper-thin armor, and conveniently, neither saw combat, luckily for the crews of these mechanical monstrosities. And I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but the front of the turtle looks like a face. In fact, I have an idea. Give me a second. And I'm sure many are wondering, why the hell does this exist? The answer is very simple. The Venezuelans wanted to dissuade Colombia from a conflict with Venezuela due to a moment of tension between the two nations following the Leticia War between Peru and Colombia. I'm not sure if they wanted to scare them with fear of an attack by the Tortuga armored vehicle, or if they wanted to make them die of laughter once they appeared before the Colombians. Luckily, they later introduced the Italian CV-33 tankettes. Yes, they are Italian, but considering Colombia didn't have any armored vehicles with which to confront them, they were already sufficient deterrent. The Tortuga armored vehicle was supposed to be used as a reconnaissance vehicle, but it was extremely slow, fragile, and with a tall figure that would cause it to be recognized as soon as it appeared. If it appeared at all, because although I do not have exact data on the speed of this vehicle, being mounted on a 1934 Ford 6x4 truck that had a maximum speed of approximately 64 kilometers per hour, which is already slow in itself, if we add the armor, armament, and crew, it would give us a speed so laughable that when the armored vehicles returned from reconnaissance in the enemy, they would find the smoke of a battle that was already over, and the combatants eating an arepa accompanied by its good and fresh tisana. While its turret, armed with a 7mm Mark IV-B machine gun, could provide protection from infantry, visibility was horrible. The turret was very high and vulnerable to close-range attacks. Just looking at it makes me think of 1,000 different ways to neutralize it, considering its armor is only 6 to 7mm thick, and its wheels are the same as those of the truck it's mounted on. Added to all this is the intense heat inside the Tortuga due to its poor ventilation. Fortunately, only 10 of these vehicles were produced in the Puerto Cabello naval workshops, and one was seen participating in a recent 2022 Venezuelan Independence Day parade. I guess what I can take from all this is that Venezuelans managed to produce an armored vehicle in an era where they were a luxury and with no prior experience. I'm not saying they managed to do it well, but they managed to do it. This tank will definitely go down in history as one of the best meme tanks ever seen, and the only worthy rival to the Bob Semple tank.